Chrisley Knows Best alum Grayson Chrisley is blasting his big sister, Savannah Chrisley, on social media. He is now off at the University of Alabama and living his best life. So, what is his problem with his sister? And what did he have to say to her? Keep reading for more details. Savannah and Grayson Chrisley seem to have a fun and playful relationship. The siblings have been by each other's sides for years, but got even closer when their parents headed to prison. Todd and Julie Chrisley were locked up in January 2023, and that was when Savannah became the legal guardian of her two younger siblings. She went from being the big sister to Chloe and Grayson to a mother figure, and, admittedly, it was not easy. Yet she has done her best, and Grayson graduated from high school, which was a very proud day. He then headed off to college after Christmas 2024, and Savannah was not okay. She knew that it would be hard not having him around, but he has since come back to see her. Plus, Grayson appeared on her Unlocked podcast. He spilled the tea on how she went overboard with decking out his door, and it was a tad excessive. This is just who she is, and she wanted her baby brother's room to be amazing. Despite all of this, Grayson just blasted his sister on social media, and he was relentless. It seems that Grayson Chrisley was trying to reach Savannah, but was unable to. Therefore, he took matters into his own hands and put it in his Instagram stories. He called his sister a short blonde woman, spee, with attitude problems. Additionally, he noted that she has problems answering her phone, but if anyone saw her, let her know Grayson needed her. It was unclear what he needed her for and why he was so desperate, but he definitely had no problem putting her on blast. Hopefully, she can get back to him sooner rather than later. Savannah and Grayson Chrisley have a very interesting dynamic. He can poke fun at and rib on her over just about anything. She shared that she loves to bake bread, and it made him shake his head at how much he does this. However, he is not the only one who has called Savannah out. Many fans and followers have slammed her tone-deaf attitude regarding her parents. Although they are in prison, she acts like she will never see them again, and that has been hard for some whose parents have passed. This is completely understandable, as she does get to see and speak to her parents, albeit under uncomfortable circumstances. Grayson Chrisley blasts Savannah on social media. A family drama unfolded. The Chrisley family, famous for their larger-than-life personalities and tumultuous relationships, have been in the spotlight for years. Their drama, both on and off-screen, has captivated fans and kept them eagerly following their every move. Recently, a new chapter in this ongoing saga unfolded as Grayson Chrisley, the youngest member of the family, took to social media to publicly blast his older sister, Savannah. In a series of posts that have taken the internet by storm, Grayson's social media meltdown has left fans wondering what could have possibly triggered this bitter family feud. The Chrisley family struggles. For those familiar with the Chrisley family, it's no secret that their lives have been filled with drama. From the scandalous legal issues involving Todd and Julie Chrisley to the family's portrayal on their hit reality show Chrisley Knows Best, the family has become a symbol of excess, dysfunction, and occasional heartbreak. However, while the show often presents them as a tight-knit unit, it's clear that behind the cameras, there are ongoing personal struggles. Savannah and Grayson, once seen as the two siblings who shared a particularly close bond, have recently been at odds. The public clash between them isn't entirely new, but Grayson's decision to air their dirty laundry on social media is a move that has shocked fans and insiders alike. The trigger: an unexpected blowout. According to sources close to the family, the tension between Grayson and Savannah began simmering several months ago. The seeds of conflict were planted when Savannah, now an entrepreneur and reality TV star in her own right, made headlines with her relationship drama and new business ventures. Many fans believed that her rise to fame and success had started to shift her priorities, leading her to become more distant from her family, including Grayson. While Savannah has worked hard to build her own brand and legacy, there have been whispers that her success led to a growing divide between her and her younger brother. Grayson, who has always been in the shadow of his more famous family members, reportedly felt neglected and overshadowed by Savannah's newfound fame. But what seemed like minor sibling rivalry soon escalated to something much more personal. In a now-deleted post on Instagram, Grayson made a bold statement, accusing Savannah of being selfish and ignoring him during a critical moment in his life. His message was clear. His older sister, who he claimed had chosen her career over family. Tell the people who are supposed to care about you, you expect them to show up when it matters, Grayson wrote, his anger evident in the post. I thought family came first, but when you're only about yourself, that's not how it works. No one tells you that the people you love will let you down the most. The post, which was followed by a series of scathing comments, left fans shocked at the raw emotion Grayson was expressing. For a family so used to the public eye, this was something new. This was no scripted TV drama or media stunt, but a real, heartfelt outburst from a young man clearly hurting. Savannah's response: silence or strategy? Grayson's message was loud and clear. Savannah's response, or lack thereof, has been equally telling. She initially remained silent on social media, not addressing the situation head-on, which only fueled speculation. Fans speculated that Savannah was either too hurt to respond, or that she was biding her time, carefully crafting a response that would either clear the air or take the high road. A few days after Grayson's post, Savannah did share a cryptic Instagram story that read, "Not everyone who smiles in your face is your friend." While it wasn't a direct response to Grayson, many believed it was aimed at him. The story quickly garnered attention, with many fans wondering if Savannah was addressing her brother's public outburst or simply venting her own frustrations. Her cryptic post left more questions than answers. Was this a subtle acknowledgement of Grayson's actions, or was she referring to someone else entirely? Regardless, it left fans wondering if the once close relationship between the siblings had reached an irreparable breaking point. In a rare, more revealing moment, Savannah later posted an emotional message about resilience and the importance of self-love. Sometimes we all go through things that are harder than we want to admit, she wrote, her voice shaking through the digital medium. But it's in those moments we grow stronger. I'm thankful for my journey, and I know that I am doing my best for me and those I love. The post seemed to convey a sense of distance, perhaps signaling Savannah's decision to prioritize herself over familial conflict. Family ties in the spotlight. What makes this feud even more complicated is the fact that the Chrisley family's personal drama has never been fully hidden. From legal troubles to romantic relationships that play out in the public eye, the family has shared much of their lives on reality TV and social media. While many fans are used to seeing family squabbles on the show, seeing Grayson's outburst unfold in real time was something different, something more raw and real. The fact that Grayson, who is still a teenager, chose social media as the platform for his grievances raised many eyebrows. Some fans felt that it was a cry for attention, while others sympathized with him, seeing it as a form of expression that allowed him to deal with his emotions in a way that was entirely his own. Grayson has always been the quieter, more reserved member of the family, but his recent posts have shown a more rebellious and outspoken side of him. This public fallout has added fuel to the fire of an already volatile family dynamic. Todd and Julie Chrisley, the family's matriarch and patriarch, have been noticeably quiet about the situation, leaving fans to speculate on whether or not they are intervening behind the scenes. While the Chrisley parents have faced their own set of challenges, including legal battles that have threatened their financial and personal stability, the idea that their children are now at odds has raised the stakes even higher for the family. The bigger picture. A fractured relationship. What's evident from this public blowout is that the relationship between Grayson and Savannah has fractured in a way that suggests deeper issues than a simple sibling dispute. Fans are now questioning whether the feud will be a temporary bump in the road or a permanent rift that will follow them for years to come. It's important to consider that both Grayson and Savannah are still young, navigating their own identities and roles within the Chrisley family brand. Grayson, in particular, has grown up in the shadow of his more famous relatives, which has likely placed immense pressure on him. As the younger sibling, He may feel like he is constantly fighting for attention, love, and validation. With Savannah stepping into the limelight, Grayson may feel like his role in the family is becoming increasingly irrelevant. Savannah, on the other hand, has struggled with the balance between family obligations and her own ambitions. As a young woman trying to carve out a name for herself in a competitive industry, she might feel the weight of expectations pulling her in different directions. This could explain her seeming indifference to Grayson's emotional outbursts. She may be too.